So in order to improve your personality, or in order to go ahead in your life, definitely it is important to know your good luck. My dear friends, you are a lucky person, but you don't know why you are lucky. You are fortunate, but if you should know why you are fortunate. Now you have so many things which make you fortunate, and you might be thinking that you are not a rich person, you are not from a rich family, or your background is not very good, your friends are having very good background, and so many factors you may consider. You may underestimate yourself, but my dear friends, you must know the first thing what you should know regarding yourself is that you are having two hands. By using your two hands, you can change the world, you can have heaven on the earth by proper use of your two hands. So not only two hands, but you are having two eyes, you are having two legs, and you are having a wonderful body. So many things you are having. If you are in India, you are lucky to be in India, a good country like India, and so many factors which make you lucky, which make you fortunate. But it is necessary to realize, it is necessary to know that you are fortunate, why you are fortunate. So if you realize why you are fortunate, then you are really fortunate. So you should know, you should realize, you should understand properly what makes you fortunate, and then you can utilize that particular thing. You can utilize your luck to upgrade yourself, and that really makes you fortunate. Let me give the example of the monkeys. My dear friends, can you tell me that why monkeys are called as our ancestors? I have been asking this question in many of my classes, but rarely some students are able to give the answer of this question. So, my dear friends, one more question I would like to add to this question before giving the answer of this question. The other question is that how many hands monkeys are having? Definitely, this question is confusing. The answer of this question is confusing. So, when I ask this question in my class, some students tell that monkeys are having two hands and two legs. Some are telling that they are having four legs, and different answers are coming from the students. Students are really confused. They start thinking whether the four hands of the monkeys, they are hands or their legs. So my dear friends, this is a development stage between other animals like say cow, buffalo and donkeys to the human beings, that the monkeys are using their four hands as legs also, and as hands also. So this is a development stage, this is a stage of what you say, the evolution. So evolution is a very important aspect which the living organisms are undergoing through the last thousands of years. So when evolution is possible, definitely personality development is also possible. So at the beginning, when life began, there was just an amoeba. So from amoeba we find that there is a lot of development in human life cycle, and we see the humans today and the superhumans what we call. So there is a lot of evolution which has taken place from the amoeba to the superhumans which we see today. So when this lot of evolution is possible, then personality development is definitely possible. Of course, this evolution took lot of years, thousands of years, but in limited time, definitely the development in the personality of a person is possible. So what I want to tell you is the importance of hands, how you use your hands, how you use your legs to go ahead along the way of your life also. So that is really very important, my dear friends. So what you have, you are also having, you may also have some bad qualities. If you have the ability to deceive others, then that is then you should also have the capacity to stay in jail. So my dear friends, now it is clear that you have to change. In order to develop your personality, you have to change in the right direction. You have to modify yourself, and it is not simple. It is not very easy to change. So we have to face the challenge to change. To change is a challenge, and let us face the challenge to change ourselves in the right direction. First of all, it is our duty to change ourselves. We must be ready to change ourselves. So the importance of personality. Personality is a very important aspect. We have discussed that we know the so many big shots like Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Mahatma Gandhi, Dhirubhai Ambani, etc. So all these big shots, their personality made them different from others. These persons have become great just because of their personality. If you take the example of two persons may have the same education, same degree, their physique may be same, their family background may be same, so many things may be similar or same, but still at the end you may find a large difference in the level of success of these two persons. And the reason behind the large difference in the success level is just the difference in their personality. All the people are having same time. In one day there are 24 hours, but the utilization of time which is done by two different persons is totally different, and this changes the life of those two persons in different directions, and therefore the success level also differs, and this difference is just due to the difference in the personality, and therefore the personality is very important. And if you develop your personality, then definitely your success level will be very high. So to change yourself, you have to change yourself to make this difference, make the difference in the personality. For that purpose, change yourself, and nothing is constant in this world except change, so you have to change. Now my dear friends, the question arises, how to change? So there are some simple steps. The first step is that, first of all, believe that you can change. First you have to believe that you can change. The second step is prepare your mind to change. You should be prepared. You should be mentally prepared to change yourself. Until and unless you are mentally prepared to change yourself, you can't change. First of all, you believe that you can change, and then next step is to prepare your mind to change. Now select the areas where change is necessary. What you should change? You should change some habits. For example, you are getting up late in the morning. Should you start getting up early in the morning? Should you change this habit? Should be changed. What change is done? Select the area where change is necessary and work on these areas one by one. So the first area we are already considered, that is the habit of getting up early in the morning. You should also confirm the direction of change in that area. Which is the direction of change? Suppose you are getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, whether you have to get up at 7 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning, or whether you have to get up at 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So what is the direction of the change? That direction of the change should also be decided properly, then only you can go ahead for the change. So change is possible gradually. You can't change all of a sudden. There is some gradual, there are some steps for changing yourself, and the improvement should be continual. So continual improvement means, first of all, there is a small improvement, then you have to stay for some days on that particular level of improvement, and again after some days you have to again improve to the higher stage and again stay on that level for some days and continue this. This is called as the continual improvement. So continual improvement is required. So you have to try to be better than yourself. Your competition with is with yourself, not with others. So you have to compete with yourself and don't try to compete with others. So you can definitely be better than yourself. Make the most of yourself. You can definitely make the most of yourself. Try your level best, and whatever you are having, you should get most of that, so that you can achieve the success to the maximum level, maximum possible level. So irrespective of your present and past achievements, irrespective of your failures, definitely you can become a better version of yourself, right? So you can definitely improve, you can definitely be better than your tomorrow can definitely better than today if you try your level best. Again, changing is a challenge, my dear friends, but in order to change yourself, you need some motivation, you need some thought, you need some thinking. Your thinking pattern will help you to change. So one thought which is pinching you in continuously, that thought is coming in your mind again and again, that will change you. So if that thought is not coming in your mind again and again, you can't change. So your thoughts can become, you have to implement your thoughts, and your thoughts should be converted into actions, but your thoughts should be strong. Your thought, you should think again and again, you should think strongly and firmly, then only your thoughts can change into actions. So one lecture can also change your life. And see, sometimes we say that 7 lives and 7 janam and all that. See, if though you believe in this life after death, then you will also believe that there is some relation between this life and previous life. So if your this life is changed by one thought, your next life and at least your 7 lives will also be changed. So one important thought or one lecture, one incident in your life can definitely change you, but you should take that very, very positively and very, very seriously. If you take that incident or that particular lecture very seriously, then definitely that will change your life. So there are, we have defined personality as the characteristic qualities of a person, and these qualities may be inherent or developed. Some qualities are hereditary, some qualities you obtain from your parents, and some qualities you have developed yourself because of your friends and all that. So personality development can be initiated through lectures and courses. How you can go for personality development? You have to attend the lectures of personality development, and you have to participate. You have to be the participant of the various courses which are conducted for the development of personality, and after that implementation is also necessary. So your personality can be developed by implementing whatever you have learned during that course or during that lecture of personality development. If you implement the concepts of personality development, then only your personality will be developed. Now your friend may be asking you, you have attended the lecture of Palaskar sir of personality development, and he started looking at you, he starts staring at you and asks you whether your personality is developed. So my dear friends, immediately the personality cannot be developed, and even if it is developed, it cannot be seen, it cannot be revealed immediately. So definitely the initiation will be there, the starting will be there. The development of the personality can be initiated, and if this thought is maintained, if it is implemented, if you don't forget it, if you don't neglect it in due course of time, then definitely that thought or will go ahead in your life to change you, to change your personality, to develop your personality. So maintaining the implementation is also necessary. You are implementing the thought, you are implementing the concepts of personality development, and this implementation should be maintained. As long it is maintained, you will find that there will be improvement in your personality, and further also your personality will be improved through maintaining the implementation of the concepts of personality development.